Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Gitasha Sharma. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Friday, the 28th of January. India's Supreme Court defers bull-taming sport verdict amid protests. Nepali Congress party chief predicts new government after local polls. And renowned Indian artist congratulates Donald Trump through sand art. And now for all the details. As protest over the ban on controversial bull-taming sport of Jallikattu gets momentum in India's southern Tamil Nadu province, Supreme Court of the country on Friday delayed its verdict on demand of withdrawal of the ban.
India's Supreme Court on Friday agreed to delay its verdict as protest continues unabated in southern Tamil Nadu province to demand withdrawal of ban on controversial bull-taming sport Jallikattu. Protests by thousands of people demanding the resumption of a traditional bull-taming festival have disrupted daily life across the southern province. Chief Minister of the southern Tamil Nadu province, O. Selvam, on Friday appealed to the people to withdraw protests.
இந்த அவசர சட்டம் இன்னும் ஓரிரு தினங்களுக்குள் பிறப்பிக்கப்படும். மாண்புமிகு பாரத பிரதமர் உறுதியளித்தபடி அதற்கான முழு ஒத்துழைப்பு மத்திய அரசிலிருந்து கிடைக்கும். எனவே ஜல்லிக்கட்டுக்கான தடை நீக்கப்பட்டு தமிழகத்தில் ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஓரிரு தினங்கள் நடைபெற உள்ள நிலையில் போராட்டத்தில் ஈடுபட்டுள்ள பொதுமக்கள், மாணாக்கர்கள், பல்வேறு அமைப்புகளை சேர்ந்தவர்கள் ஆகியோர் தங்களது போராட்டங்களை உடனடியாக கைவிட வேண்டும் என்று நான் அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன்.
Demonstrators want the federal government to reverse a Supreme Court ban on Jallikattu and have made a request to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to permit it.
We have to preserve our own identity. That is what we need here. Not only saving the bull. Bull saving is one of the main important point we are discussing. Other than that, we are losing our identity.
Crowds gathered on the Marina Beach of capital Chennai city blamed animal rights group for the ban on what they view as a sport forming a key part of the Pongal harvest festival, which some Hindus celebrate after the winter solstice. Protesters also blocked trains at Egmore railway station in Chennai, disrupting train services.
India's northern Jammu and Kashmir Assembly passed a unanimous resolution calling for the return of those who migrated from the province, including Kashmiri Pandits.
India's northern Jammu and Kashmir Provincial Assembly passed a unanimous resolution on Thursday to create a conducive atmosphere for the return of Kashmiri Pandits and other migrants to the valley. On the occasion of the 27th Exodus Day, former Provincial Chief Omar Abdullah called for a resolution for the return of members of Kashmiri Pandit community, Sikh community and some Muslims who were forced to leave their homes in unfortunate circumstances. The resolution was passed by voice vote.
We hope this helps in creating the right environment for the return of Pandits to Kashmir, because Pandits are part of Kashmir. They are equal stakeholders. They are as good Kashmiris as I am, as anybody else is, and they have a right to be there. And but today I feel that it is Kashmir that needs them more than Pandits might need to come to Kashmir.
However, independent legislator Engineer Rashid was skeptical of their intentions.
सिर्फ करारदादें पास करके एक दूसरे पर पॉलिटिकल पॉइंट स्कोर करना चाहते हैं. अगर कश्मीरी पंडितों को वाकई वापस आना है तो उसके लिए जरूरी है कि जो अक्सरियती कम्युनिटी है उन दो के दरमियान गैप्स को कम किया जाए और जब तक वो अपने अपने घरों में जहां वो रहते थे वापस न आ जाएं, उसके अलावा कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं है.
On January 19, 1990, thousands of Kashmiri Pandits left their ancestral homes in droves after repeated threats from Muslim radicals. While some Kashmiri Hindus have made their way to Delhi and other parts of the country, thousands of Pandit migrants live in Jammu and Kashmir's winter capital Jammu.
Meanwhile, anti-China protests have been taking place across Pakistan's northeast Sindh province against the multi-billion-dollar China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or CPEC. A Sindh-based nationalist party has been opposing the CPEC. Recently, it led a massive rally carrying anti-CPEC banners demanding the independence of Sindh from Pakistan. An exiled Sindhi leader declared CPEC to be the death warrant for the cultural, economic and geographic existence of Sindh and Baloch people. He claimed it to be a conspiracy of Pakistan to strengthen its hegemony over Sindh and Balochistan.
ये जो रूट बनाया जा रहा है इसमें सिंध और बलूचिस्तान के जो हमारे देश हैं उनके ऊपर एक कब्ज़ा है जो पंजाब चाइना को अपने साथ मिलाकर स्ट्रांग करना चाहता है। सो सीपेक बेसिकली एक ऐसा इशू है जो आने वाले फ्यूचर में इस पूरे खित्ते में और अरबिक समंदर आप कहें या जो इंडियन ओशन है उसके अंदर चाइना अपनी नेवल फोर्सेस को और पाकिस्तान के अंदर अपनी आर्मी को स्ट्रांग करना चाहता है।
Moving on to news from Pakistan, clashes broke out between supporters of the 5 missing Pakistani activists and members of a religious organization which is calling for a blasphemy charge against them for insulting Islam.
Hardline religious members confronted supporters of 5 missing Pakistani activists on Thursday in southern Karachi city, demanding the police to charge the missing men under blasphemy law that carries mandatory death punishment. The 5 men had gone missing since January 4th, and shortly after their disappearances, blasphemy allegations against them appeared on social media and in a complaint to the police. The liberal activists had posted blogs criticizing the political influence of the military and speaking up for the rights of religious minorities.
अब हम आ गए तो हमारा मुतालबा ये है कि जब तक गुस्ताखान रसूल और उनके हिमायतियों को सजाए मौत नहीं दी जाएगी हम अपना एहतजाज किसी सूरत भी बंद नहीं करेंगे।
Family and friends of the missing activists condemned the campaign to accuse the men of blasphemy. The Interior Ministry said on Thursday that police had not registered a blasphemy case, although the police in Islamabad confirmed that a formal complaint had been made by a lawyer.
Moving on to news from Nepal, as deadlock continues over Nepal's Constitution Amendment Bill among the political parties, Nepali Congress Party President Sher Bahadur Deuba said that a new government would be formed in the country after the local elections.
Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba on Friday said that Constitution Amendment Bill would be endorsed only after passing election-related bills. He also said that all elections at local, provincial and federal levels were compulsory for implementation of the Constitution. Otherwise, it would push the democratic system into a crisis. Deuba reiterated that Constitution Amendment proposal was forwarded considering Madhesi people's sentiments. 9 opposition parties led by former Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli's Communist Party of Nepal, Unified Marxist-Leninist, have been stalling House proceeding to protest the Constitutional Amendment Bill and called for withdrawal of the bill.
Moving on to news from Afghanistan, in the face of death threats and accusations that are dishonoring their families by daring to perform, the women of Afghanistan's first all-female orchestra are charting a new destiny for themselves through music, with a performance at the World Economic Forum in Davos.
Members of Zora Orchestra, Afghanistan's first all-female ensemble to perform internationally, have overcome death threats and intimidation on their historic journey to perform at the World Economic Forum in Davos. Orchestra member Zarifa Adiba, aged 18, says the orchestra hopes to present a positive picture of Afghanistan to the world.
Zora Ensemble is totally a positive image of Afghanistan to the world, and being one of the member of that and being one of the person who's going to show that picture to the world, it's like It's like a dream.
The 30 members aged between 14 and 20 performed on Thursday wearing red-colored hijab. On Friday, they will take part in a closing performance for the forum.
As Donald Trump takes new role as the 45th President of the United States, renowned Indian artist Sudarshan Patnaik creates a sand sculpture to congratulate him.
Renowned Indian artist Sudarshan Patnaik on Thursday created a sand sculpture on the shores of Puri Beach in eastern Odisha province to congratulate the new President of United States. Patnaik used about 3 tons of sand to create the 4-foot-high sand sculpture. Patnaik has participated in more than 50 international sand sculpting championships and festivals around the world and has won many prizes. His work revolves around social issues and current topics.
We have created the sand sculpture to congratulate new President Donald Trump, and we also expected that India and US the relation will be more stronger.
Trump, a Republican elected on November 8, is succeeding Democrat Barack Obama after stunning America and the world by winning the US election.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. India's Supreme Court defers bull-taming sport verdict amid protests. Nepali Congress party chief predicts new government after local polls. And renowned Indian artist congratulates Donald Trump through sand art. And now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time next week. Have a great weekend.